Welcome, everybody, to the third installment of my podcast. Today's is going to be focused on mostly how I felt about the changes this past week, how I felt about the event that just happened, uh, that is still currently going, things I want for the future, and some special things at the end that we're going to talk about here shortly. So, those of you who don't know, let me open it up. We have the Easter event going on. If you've been living under a rock for some reason, I don't know. Uh, called Egg Hunt. It's been a really fun event. It gives you like a little like side thing to do whenever you're doing stuff. I'm not gonna talk much about it because if you guys go check out podcast episode 2, we talk about this a lot. I've had a lot of fun with the event. I've been lucky enough to get a rainbow chocobo. Gotten a couple of them. I know people like Cody. Until last night, they were struggling to get some rainbow chocobos. They were trying, and I hope everybody gets the rainbow chocobos. A cool thing is, if you breed a rainbow chocobo, any other chocobo, even a regular one, it will turn out to always be a rainbow chocobo. So you'll never lose your rainbow chocobo. You can keep breeding it until hopefully it gets better stats. So there's that for people. But yeah, changes overall, as in like things that got changed. So like the poison nerf, I think, is not poison nerf. The poison change where they made it so it do blunt damage. So I've only been hit a couple times, but it does feel a little different. The Bahamut changes, I've seen people die now, so like, those were good changes in the right direction. A thing that I think is incredibly funny and really enjoyable with this event is this Cactar summon. So you can stay in this form indefinitely until final 3, because then it forces you out because you can't be in a summon after that. It is incredibly fun to just move around at dumb speed. Just if you're playing teams, because then your team can just kill the enemies and you just run around and act like an idiot. I did that with Cosmo and Cody last night. Great time. Granglin, that this summon has been lackluster for me, but I can understand where it comes into play. If you have a Shelter Ring, you just negate the damage that this does because it's explosive damage, which is alright. But I've really enjoyed it. I've had no luck with my ticket pools. I want to give a quick shout out to last night. The devs did a last night on the 6th. So I don't know what day you guys are watching. It's currently the 7th. I couldn't get this video up yesterday because I was doing stuff IRL. Yesterday on the 6th, we did a community live stream where a couple ambassadors got to play with Evan and Lacey was there as well. She was kind of just playing on the side, but we also got to involve the community, and it was a blast. We had a lot of fun. A whole bunch of us got to end up playing together. So it was, you played a game, and then you went to the next group, and then they played a game, and we went down. It was to show the ambassadors some love, and to show the community that we're all there, and I really appreciate it. I want to shout out to some of the ambassadors that we had in there. So in our game 1, it was our fellow friend slash old buddy Knox. It was Knox and Pink Teddy. They are fellow ambassadors. If you don't know them, if you guys ever come to the ambassador page, ambassador program, you can come here, go to their socials, check them out. They were first round. They didn't. We were also playing on East Asia server, so ping was a little crazy. They tried their best. Cosmo wasn't able to protect Nox, which I know Nox was a little upset. Round 2 was myself and the boy Fun Cody. As you guys know, me and him played together back in like President's Cup. He's one of the homies. I really enjoy when I'm able to play games with him. Me, him, and Cosmo. Me, him, Bonanza. Like we used to have like our squad, and it was fun. We ended up winning. I pulled off 15 kills. Cody pulled off 13. We had a solid game. We had Evan fight Cosma for a bit. It didn't go so well, but we avenged Evan, and we had this funny moment where Cosma, Cody, and me all popped a summon at the same time. Cosma and Cody popped Granolins, and I popped a Shiva. It was really cool. It would have been really funny if I also had a Granolin. We had some great moments. And then third game, which I think they only had time for those three, it was Paper Axe and Stormbreak. Yeah. So Stormy, he usually streams like when I'm not streaming. So like I haven't been able to like watch him a lot. But from what I can tell, like he's a great guy, good in the community. Paper Axe, Paper Axe is a homie. He runs the subreddit. He streams every now and then. So if you guys ever want to go check out the subreddit, definitely go do it. Paper Axe runs it. He's kind of cool. He's not kind of. He's really cool. The subreddit is kind of cool. I don't really browse it all that much. I go there to see some things, to catch clips and everything like that, or see challenges. Like I completed Paper Axe's challenge of killing an ambassador with a laser. I was lucky enough to kill Shiny, the homie, with a laser, along with Cosmo when I was dual wielding two of them during Bahamut Fury raids. But overall, I feel like the changes that went into this patch were okay. My biggest complaint is going to be with crashes, lag, and like bugs. Like I feel like I'm getting bugs again that never happened for like a month. Like I didn't see like some of the controller problems I was having that I'm having again now as I play controller. Lag has like gotten worse with this patch. I don't know if it's because of the Easter event, but I was having way less lag running Fury raids and having a lot of people in my lobbies compared to like now where I have like 2 or 3 teams in my lobby, but like I'm lagging and it's causing my game to crash. And then when my game crashes, it's just no one likes to play a game that you know is going to crash sooner or later. In the end, we but I think overall the event has been good. For those of you who don't know, my goal is to become a royal ambassador. I don't know fully, even as an ambassador, I still don't know the fully what it takes to be one. Apparently, a select number of them if we perform well. So you guys got, I guess I gotta make better and more content for you guys. As you can see, we sadly don't have any royal ambassadors. You may ask, how do I know that nobody else is a royal ambassadors? Because if we switch over to the JP site, I think that's the right one, and go to the ambassador tab, royal ambassadors get their special little section. As you can see, this is the only royal ambassador that is currently in the game, from what I know. I can't, first off, I don't speak Japanese, but if you guys know this guy or watch his content, definitely like go watch his stuff because apparently he's making great content. I haven't been able to see it. I don't keep up with the JP stuff that often because I'm not like their meta and our meta is totally different. What's strong here is strong over there, but they also have like their own ways of doing things. Like the average player in JP is better than the average player in NA. Sadly, that's just how it is. But overall, I think we're moving in a good direction. Season 2. Let's get to the meat of the conversation, which I know a lot of people want to do. Community events, right? So I had a lot of fun with Bahamut Fury raids. It made a lot of good moments, and right now, this video, I've been trying to compile clips. I've been having errors with it, so I've been going and recapturing clips. Hopefully, it's up this weekend. It's going to be like my little, like, thank you to the community that participated in Bahamut Fury raids. But we had a lot of fun doing that. And I know like there was top players like Cosma and Scion and like people like that, but we also had like newer people to the community that were coming in, and we all were having fun. Even if like you didn't win, like I died early sometimes at Bahamut, or I died before Bahamut. Even if we didn't win, we had fun as a group in a community, and we'd always just watch and see who won because what could happen was limitless. And that's one of the things I enjoyed about it. And I want to do stuff like that again. So I want to start doing it probably on like Friday nights, Friday night raid night. I want to do it where we will come together as a community, and we'll do it like with the regular stuff right now. We'll go fight regular Bahamut, which will be 10 times easier. And the second we kill regular Bahamut, it's all out war again. And that's what I want to do for our community. I want to do that. If you guys have other ideas, this is where I want feedback from you guys. Uh, if you guys have things that you guys want to do as a community, or you want me to lead, or like, hey, can you get a group of people together so we can do this? You can definitely pitch it to me, and I will get as many people as I can so we can do it. Like, if you guys want to do a chocobo race, or we want to do something like that, let me know. And I'm definitely down to try and pull the community together and get this going for everybody. Another thing on the the 15th is my Twitch payout for last month. Thanks to all my subscribers, if you are subscribed there. I want to do a giveaway for either a thing in the shop, or you guys can get a Cloud Tifa bundle, whichever one you want, because I know there's a lot of people who want to get the Cloud skins from the Battle Pass, but there's no point because they don't own the bundle. So I want to give back to you guys for always supporting me. I want to support you guys. So we will be doing a giveaway in about a week to 2 weeks. How you'll enter is just follow the Twitch channel, subscribe down here on the YouTube. That's what I'm gonna make sure. That's what I'm gonna do to make sure you are entered in the giveaway. You gotta make sure you're following both. That way I can see. And YouTube's easy. It's a free subscribe. It's just like clicking follow on Twitch. Anybody can do it. That's what we'll be doing. And as we get closer to when I do the real giveaway, I'll be bringing it up more and more. We're currently also doing another donation goal. You guys knocked it out of the park with Strangers in Paradise. We did our playthrough. We got a play of Choco Buckle. We're currently farming Chaos to try and get like some better gear, and waiting for DLCs so I can do that for you guys. I know I'm gonna do some speed runs of Shiny. That's gonna be some really cool stuff. Now it is for Tiny Tina's. I know people like Unter, Cosmos, Itera. Everybody has it. Everybody wants to play it, and it's a game that is cross-platform. So we set it up for the deluxe edition. So there's the season pass for all DLC and everything. Cosmos already started off with $5. We'll be working towards that. Custom lobbies. I know everybody always wants to know when is 60 FPS coming and when is custom lobbies. The second I have like tangible information, I am pushing it out to you guys. I promise. I know 60 FPS was promised like sometime later this season. So hopefully we get it soon. Hopefully that fixes some of the crashing and bugging issues. Custom lobbies. We were also promised that like midway through the season. We're about to be midway through the season. So hopefully we're about to get some news about it, because we're second month in. Everybody's itchy and everybody wants to do it because we enjoy these community nights. Can't wait till we actually get to host our own lobbies. And if I can choose to take the bots out, it's all real players. So everybody you bump into could be out to kill you, or we could be doing a fun challenge. Who knows? We could be doing all ranger melees, or like blinds and fucking blizzards only, or some dumb way to kill everybody. I don't know. We'll find a fun way to play the game, and it's gonna be great. Podcasts from here on out, I want to like do a theme every now and then. And I want to do something because like this one was kind of like short thought out, because I have an original podcast idea that I wanted to do, but I need to get on schedule with some people. If you guys don't know or didn't pop into stream, like you probably heard about it, but I'll show you the teaser from Rin. I want to do what I consider probably the best 5 warriors to play in NA. I'm not going to say JP because I don't know the JP players. I can't judge them or assess them. But I think the best 5 players that play warrior, best 5 warrior players in NA is myself, Selfish, Ren, Yenvon, and Alman. I'll give a brief little description over these and why I placed this up here. When the game first started, I wasn't a warrior main. I was a sorcerer main, and I really enjoyed it, but I had my problems with it, where I feel like I didn't have mobility sometimes, and Trance gave me God mode, and I was leveling up the classes and going through the motions, and I finally got to Warrior right before Ranger, because Ranger's the worst class in the game, but I got to Warrior, and I got used to like using Rush to move. You could shoot, use Rush, you can rush like to left or right of somebody and then do the dash attack to somebody, so you can get a big gap closer on people, and I just fell in love with that class because it gave me, sure, if I can't shoot, I have materia to fall back on, which I loved the materia from playing Sorcerer already. So I was like, I love the materia fill in the game. And then it was like, oh, now my melee is strong too. So like, it got me a little bit better in all aspects, and I fell back onto melee and materia mostly. Now I've been trying to shoot more, which I've been yielding some good results, but also not yielding some good results. It's hit or miss, but I always have melee and materia to fall back onto, thankfully. But the people I met along that way, back when I first started, when I ran teams back in the day with like WCG and stuff like that, we'd always run into Selfish, who's our homeboy up here. It's funny because all 5 of us warrior players each use a different sword. I use the Chocobo sword, Selfish uses the Warrior Mastery, Ren uses Hard Edge, Weezgraf uses the Sword of Supremacy from Season 1 Battle Pass, and Almond uses the Buster Sword. All of us use a different sword, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like our statement. But we always ran into Selfish, and Selfish was like trying to always fight us and always put up like a good fight. It was always good. And I started labbing warrior stuff with him. Like back when we wanted to make Rush Warrior the thing, we didn't realize, we thought it was, you could do 2 to 3 dashes and then it went on cooldown. We didn't realize the cooldown was synced up to the 3rd attack of Warrior Melee, the dunk. We didn't realize it was synced up to that. So when we did, it opened up, it opened up so much for us. Then I started making like warrior combos into fire, throw a fireball in front of somebody so it knocks them back to you so you can warrior combo them into another fireball. It opened up our personal play styles of how we wanted to play warrior. Ren was teeter-tottering between, he'd play Punisher every now and then, he played Rush every now and then. And he was one of the players that I could say I've literally seen grow in this game. He went from a player that would never be on my radar. It's like, oh, I see that name, it's whatever. He just got ran over because me and Dubs would run into him. We just gun him down or throw fireballs at him, and we moved on with our day. Then we got to know Ren. The community's got to know Ren. He's a player that's grinded, I think, almost the most games in this game. I think he deserves his own title of like mega veteran. I think he has like 5,000 games played almost. More than like a handful of people put together. Man is a tried and true, like, loves First Soldier, keeps playing it. But he's definitely grown, and I've seen his playstyle get better as he's played with myself and other people, and he's taking tips from me. Me and Dubs used to watch over his footage, point out his bad mistakes and stuff like that, and help him get to a better position in the game. And then he started playing with Scion and Zenpai like that, and they also started to help him get better with his aim. So overall, I've seen Ren grow from, like, a player that wasn't on anybody's radar to being like, hey, you have to take this person a little seriously or they're gonna just put you in your place and humble you very fast. Then we're gonna talk about Weezgraf. This name first popped up on my radar back in Season 1 Chocobo meta. You guys don't, not a lot of you will remember this because I know a lot of you came during Bahamut Fury raids, newer people to my community. Chocobo meta was back when max attack Chocobos could hit a player for 150. This is where we first met Zytera and Weezgraf. They made names for themselves by running around and like Chocobo kicking people. Like they were the best at it. That was just how it was. The only person I think I could put on the same level of like Chocobo stompers was Sylvius. Sylvius I haven't seen in this game in a long time, but Sylvius was like the Chocobo man besides Weezgraf and Zytera. But yeah, I didn't really know he was a warrior player or anything like that because like back then it was once you took the Chocobo away, you just killed them. And it's just like Ren, like he's a person that I've seen grow. Like now that Chocobos have fallen off so hard, he's gotten better as like an overall player. And he's different than the other 4 warriors here. He prefers Punisher over Rush. I think I heard the statement from him one time where he favors Punisher because then he can win the Warrior v Warrior matchup. But if you guys know how I take it and how I look at it, anytime you hear somebody pop Punisher, leave the fight. Anytime you hear somebody pop Trance, leave the fight. And then you're on a minute cooldown of your special ability, and I have Rush up every 5 seconds. It's how I feel about it. But he's made it work for him, and I'm proud of that because, hey, I consider him one of us. He's another warrior main at heart, and that's how we go about things. Then we have Almond. Almond was a name that came up on my radar from playing the game. We ended up meeting Almond in games and having some funny moments with him. And I'm gonna say this. I'm not 100% sure on this quote, but I'm pretty sure I saw him type in the chat before when he was talking to somebody. He just kind of copy and pasta my playstyle and made it his own. So he took how I played Rush Warrior, how I incorporated fireballs, how I played, took it as a baseline, and then try to just improve it for himself and his playstyle. And I think that's kind of cool that I could inspire somebody to become a warrior main and take my playstyle and try to make it their own, which I think was, it's kind of like when he's doing good, I could feel good because he learned stuff from me. And that's kind of the 5 warriors. So I plan on trying to do if you guys are here watching this video, I'm gonna try and sync up with all 5 of us when we have a time where we can all sit down, talk about why we decided to play warrior, what makes us stay playing warrior over the other classes, how do we feel about the other classes. We'll talk about each class individually, our decisions on why we play warrior, stuff like that. I plan on having a warrior podcast. I plan on doing the same for the other classes. I just need to find more than 1 or 2 people, or I might just have to accept that I'm only talking to 1 or 2 people. Definitely, if you guys want me to, if you want to see me interview or talk to certain people, like you want to see me talk to a certain player, or you want to see me talk to a certain ambassador, put it down in the comments. I'll definitely try to collab with them. We could talk about something. I'll find a topic for us to talk about. Or if you guys have a topic that you want me and that person to talk about, we'll knock it out of the park. That's what my goals are. And I kind of want to wrap up this podcast. But yeah, so that's how I feel kind of about the Easter thing. I've enjoyed a lot of things. Some things have felt kind of weird. Community nights. I want to do stuff. I want your guys' ideas. Tomorrow, which will be the 8th, is when I want to try to do the first community night. I'm going to put a post in the Discord. I'm going to post it in the main community Discord. I'm going to try and get people together so we can have Friday fight nights, kind of fun things where we kill Bahamut again in standards. That way no one's worried about ranked points. We'll do it in standard. We'll all queue up at the same time, just like we did raids. We'll have a great time. The second I get more info on 60 FPS or custom matches, I got you guys. Community Fury video will be coming out hopefully this weekend. And then we have the giveaway, which will be in about a week or 2, so you guys can look forward to it. And then the donation goal, if we reach it, we'll do that playthrough on stream. I'll play with everybody, even if I have to have multiple characters and write down who plays with which characters, so that way I can play a playthrough with everybody. I'm definitely down for it, everybody. But I want to thank you all again. If you guys want to, in the description below will be the Discord link, so you guys can come join the Discord if you're new here, and the Twitch link, so you guys can come watch. You know, every day I go live around 5 p.m. Central Time. If I'm not live around 5 p.m., usually I put out a notification why. Definitely come swing by, drop a follow. If you're not already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. Click the bell notification and like this video. Click the bell so you can see every Wednesday when I post up a video, or today, like a Thursday, because I couldn't get on Wednesday, or whenever I do my appreciation videos or anything else, you guys will get notified of it. And I can't wait to see you again next time. Hopefully, by the time this goes live, it won't be very long until I go live on Twitch. So definitely come by, stop by, say hello, pitch your ideas, or if you have somebody you want to see on here where I talk to them and we go over a topic or something you wanted us to talk about, put it down below. And I would love to incorporate stuff with people like that. And until next time, I will see you next week, and hopefully we'll have an interesting topic to talk about.